All right.
What's going on, everybody?
Hey.
we're up in here again. We got Alec and GK.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
how's it going?
Oh no, you're not on play. Stop. Okay, we're good. 5 people watching. That's pretty solid. We got the first round coming up. I don't even have the bracket. Oh, I'm also joined by Lewis and a crossover. We got like 7 people.
How you doing?
The Forgotten.
I can probably pull up the bracket on Challenge and read it off that or some shit.
Yeah, that works. Something like that. I don't even have the link. I missed that.
Yeah, I got it.
Alright. Oh, it's in announcements? Oh, that's why I can't find it.
Yeah.
I was looking in discussion. Alright, so I guess we're just going to start from the top and work our way down.
All right.
Except we don't even have the bracket yet, but that's okay. We'll make it work.
UCLA, Texas A&M is game 1.
Please. If I lose in the first round, I'm going to jump off a bridge. Someone else can
Ghost
take
Pepper. Ghost Pepper.
Yeah, UCLA does have the best coach.
100.
Oh yeah, get that big baller brand. Oh, the export has arrived, guys.
Oh, it has.
There's a black screen.
Yeah, I know. There's supposed to be a black screen because there's nothing to show. That's kind of the point.
No, that's not.
6 people watching. Wow. Oh, but I only have orange stream health. I guess that means it's lagging. Who cares? Alright, CBB coach. National tournament. Why is there 2 of them? 6. I'm going to go with that and hope it's the right one.
Okay.
Yeah, 6. That's the right one.
One's from last year.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Alright, I guess I can display capture now. Alright,
Okay.
here we go. The national tournament. I guess I'm going to have to make it work because apparently you can only live sim 1 game is what I've been hearing. So this is just a test. Nothing counts right now. Okay, this is just a test run.
If it's not going to count,
It's a test run, so I'm gonna turn off. I'm gonna turn off the broadcast. It's just a test. I'm seeing if I can do 2 at once.
All right.
You're gonna do a mock draft.
Do VC Northwestern, so if I beat Billy, I can rub it in his face.
I don't think I can do more than 1. That's disappointing.
Damn.
That's like awful. Wait. Maybe I. Hold on. Let's say I pick them there, but then I pick them here. Alright. Maybe I can do 2. Maybe it's just gonna have to be a thing where like we vote on which game we want to see live
Ooh.
in each round. Yeah, that's not what I expected.
Huh.
Okay, yeah, I think
So
we can only do 1 in each round as far as I can tell.
Shit.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know. I
only
don't
one
know why we're doing this at 10 in the morning then, but whatever. You were promised basketball. You're gonna get basketball. Okay. So, which game do we want to see live?
Wait, you can do more than once live.
How?
So if you stay in the box score of the game, hit play again and hit 1 day live again. Never mind, I'm stupid. Never
Yeah,
mind.
because then it's just the next round. Good try though.
Yeah.
I appreciate the effort.
I'm leaning Illinois Louisville.
Ooh, okay. That would be a good game.
Either that or Wisconsin. I think those are the 2 most likely upsets.
I kind of like a USC UConn because that's a very even matchup, and I want to see Rawls go down.
We can do that one. Yeah, that works too. I have USC in the Final Four, so.
I didn't even make a prediction because I'm just gonna win. So.
Okay, we'll see.
All right, USC Connecticut
Yeah.
is the match.
USC.
Let's get this live display capture going here, and hopefully I don't spoil the rest of the tournament on accident.
By mistake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
leak it like I did in the selection show. All right, here we go. USC and Connecticut. USC strikes first. It's 2-0. Hopefully this is working. Oh, Connecticut hits a 3. It's 3-2. Okay, I should probably turn up the play-by-play a little bit.
Yes. Hello.
Huh?
All right, 5-5. 17:38 left. Not kidding. 7-5. Connecticut's up.
Others. Connecticut.
10-5.
Oh,
Connecticut's up.
okay. Connecticut. Pulling away.
13-5. Uh-oh.
Oh,
13-8. Wait, what seed is USC? 10-13.
I think they're second.
USC is the 4 seed. UConn is the 5.
Connecticut's up 15-10.
Okay.
Of course, all freshmen on the court. 18-10.
Who the hell? Who said
Was not
the
expecting
freshman
that.
was not a thing?
18-14. 16-18. 20-27. 20-18.
Dude.
USC scored 5 in a row there real quick.
USC's missing their 7th man.
Yeah, they are. He's out for 3 games with tendonitis.
Ooh.
Oh,
He's
shit.
not a freshman. Who
So-
cares?
Yeah, no freshman.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. USC
Come-
takes the lead 26-20, 27, 28-27,
Wow.
29, 30-27.
We're a little bit delayed here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I would imagine on the live. Lonzo Ball only has 8.
How many assists?
Oh, shit.
He's playing well though.
He really is, yeah.
Okay, well,
All right, let me pause it at halftime.
Eric Berry's a beast.
All right, 15 seconds left in the half. USC up by 2. Someone tag everyone. All right, USC leads at the end of the first half, 39-37.
39-7. What?
39-37.
Oh, okay, 39-37. USC.
Eric Berry with 12 points and 7 rebounds.
Where are you seeing this all live?
39
There's a live
37.
stream. It's the same link.
The discussion.
Oh, on the.
Yeah. Can someone post it in there? Because I can't move off this screen.
I am right now.
All right, thanks. And Connecticut
I got
opens 4-0 in the half. 41-39. Oh, I guess I can turn it back up again.
Settings low. Okay, good. Well, so.
6-0 run to start the half for Connecticut.
Pretty impressive. I
8-0
really need
run.
USC to win, though.
9-0 run.
Oh, God.
USC hasn't scored in the second half, and we're 5 minutes in. And they finally hit a 3 and another one. But Connecticut still up 51-45.
Wow.
Oh, a little bit of a comeback by USC. They cut it to 4.
Let's go USC.
There's a terrible noise going on.
Yeah, I heard that too. All right, UConn 55, USC 49, 10 to go in the half. Make it 57-49. Huge bucket by USC, cuts it to 6 there. But Connecticut answers right back, and they've got a, oh wow, they go up 62-51. They're looking like they're going to pull out an upset here.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Wow, 30-14 this half. It's 67-53 Connecticut.
Connecticut is really
That defense.
Rawls is not going to be happy.
Oh, he's
going to
definitely
say rigged, but we have live proof that it's not rigged.
live proof, no rigging.
All right, 2 minutes to go. We're going to slow this thing down a bit, but I don't really think there's any reason to. 1:35 to go, 55-72, Connecticut on top of USC. 35-16 this half for the Huskies. And Lonzo Ball, 10 points on 3 of 8 field goal shooting. Not his best game. Only 3 assists, 3 assists, no turnovers. It's now 75.
This is what happens when you start primarily freshmen.
Yeah, they kind of just
I mean,
fell
they did
apart.
good. Yeah,
Here's their
no experience.
Their starting lineup field goal shooting: 3 of 8, 4 of 9, 3 of 9, 4 of 12, 1 of 4, 1 of 6, 2 of 6, 0 of 1, and 1 for 2. That's not gonna win you the game.
I mean, Eric Berry did good. Give him props, but nobody else in the team could really
11
carry
rebounds, and the final score: USC 59, Connecticut 75. USC was kind of the trendy Final Four pick, don't you think?
Yep. Now they got upset.
They were. That's who I had.
But this is upset because USC was slated to be really high. So, oh well.
So,
I did not expect.
First round exit for Rawls. I'm sure he's happy.
Oh, definitely.
I'm gonna black out the screen again.
Black, yeah.
Just because I don't want to spoil it. So that's.
Are we gonna go game by game now?
Yeah, I guess because I don't think I can live sim. I'm not. Live sim more than 1 game each day. Send GM. Okay, this is not what I'm looking for. I'm just gonna DM my coder on Discord.
So we're gonna take a break.
Yeah, quick break, guys.
See you sometime later. You stopped the stream?
No.
Oh. There's gonna be a lot of typing in.
Yeah. Alright, he's online, so hopefully we can get a quick response back. So let's just see what do you guys think about this first round upset.
Well, I mean,
I honestly didn't see it coming. Yeah, I was one of the ones who went on the trendy Final Four pick with USC, and it looked like it was a bad decision.
Yeah, USC did really good in the regular season with the Fab, but really you have to put more experience when you're in the playoffs. More experience is the better, and Rouse did not do that. And unfortunately, he has a first-round exit. I wish that was correct.
I mean, hey, it still might happen.
Hopefully, I feel so bad saying this, but I want you to eat the ghost pepper.
All right, so let me just check through
Just don't
the
die.
results here. Whoa! Wow!
What? Did you
There's
lose?
a couple big upsets.
Okay.
Wow!
Well.
Not to spoil anything, but there are definitely
Well, you can't spoil anything. You just say a couple
yeah,
upsets,
there
and they
are a
can.
couple teams on a major upset alert here. This is wow. This tournament.
Wasn't really an upset to me.
Mm.
I'm not gonna make a prediction now because I could just cheat, but
Oh, yeah.
because like some of these are completely off the wall. All right, so
Well,
UConn's
If
been
you
good the
do
entire year. So.
predictions is probably just gonna spoil it as well because you already know all the
now I'm
results.
trying to think how I could reveal each game. Ooh, I have an idea. There was a PowerPoint that Bryce Rawls made.
Interesting.
Alright guys, we are almost ready to resume here in the,
Yeah.
for the second round. We are just setting up a couple last minute things. Or not the second round, the remainder of the first round I should say. I just have to find where I installed PowerPoint. Yeah, that's right. The stream is so advanced that we're using PowerPoint.
Okay, so Lewis took a picture. And then.
Alright, so I'm not going to sim the whole tournament yet on my end because I don't want to be spoiled either. And I'm selfish like that. So we are getting ready to resume here in just a couple minutes. I know I've said that about 17 and a half times, but I'm for real.
Okay. Well, at least maybe Rouse can blame the loss on DBB.
Yeah.
Because Lonzo lost, DBB would lose. Now we lose. No.
All right. Alright, so we are getting the PowerPoint up for whoever asked what's going on in the stream. We were very unprepared, and we are being less unprepared. Or more unprepared, I guess. The SEC is not going to win the national tournament. That's confirmed.
Oh my god, funny.
There isn't enough. Okay, apparently I don't have enough RAM to open the PowerPoint. I got to download more RAM, guys. There we go. Okay, let me just make this way bigger. I am going to have to enter all the scores. So give me a second. What?
What
happened?
Okay, whoever made this PowerPoint is bad at formatting. No offense, Bryce, but it's gonna look really whack. And I mean like really whack, but that's okay.
Should we just...
It wouldn't be NCBCA otherwise.
There's a lot of technical difficulties happening.
Oh yeah. Like I said, it wouldn't be NCBCA otherwise, so.
True.
Next round, we're going to have a proper PowerPoint, so it'll be fine. Sorry about this, how we're just sitting here doing nothing. I guess I'll enter all the scores for the first region, and then we can discuss it, or you guys can discuss it while I put in the scores for the second region.
Post it on Challenge or.
I wish I could. I don't have access to the bracket.
That's right,
That's why we're
yeah,
doing
I'll do
this
that.
this way.
I can do it. I'll just screenshot each region.
What do you mean?
So I'll put in the score. Well, not the scores, but the teams that won, and then I'll just
Oh yeah.
screenshot my
All
bracket.
right, so
I'll just screenshot my bracket.
we're. Oh yeah, so you like do a prediction, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's yeah.
I bet Hazel isn't even up yet. He's probably like,
Nope.
Wait, what's going on? You mean we're playing the tournament? I just gotta make this font bigger and we'll be ready to go. All right. Some of these look really nice and some of them don't, but it's fine.
Not a big deal.
Yeah. Who cares how it looks? We just want the scores.
Pretty much.
Alright, let me just make this bigger and we're ready to go. Alright, PowerPoint time, everybody. Present. Alright, OBS, let's get in here. New display or window capture PowerPoint. Is that a thing I can do? Oh yes, alright, we're in here. As you can see, the results of the first game, it's number 1 UCLA 74, number 8 Texas A&M 46. Not really much of a surprise.
Yeah, no surprise there.
And not close
Texas
at all.
Texas A&M's a team
exactly
to
what
watch.
I would have.
Texas A&M is definitely a team you want to watch in the next couple seasons.
Yeah, they're getting better.
They made a lot of good moves in terms of just recruiting a high volume of players.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm just gonna take a look at their roster page right now. I want to take a look at guys like Terry Christ and Julian Bowman. Both of them were freshmen this year and started. Sam Wheeler's another one. Julian Bowman's actually somebody you might want to watch next season. He averaged almost a double-double here. He averaged 8.6 points and almost 10 rebounds this season as a freshman. So that's somebody you might want to watch out for next year if he progresses well.
Absolutely.
Unless he decides to go to the draft early, you never know with some of these freshmen. One and dones get a lot more popular now.
Yeah, but if you really want to improve your draft, especially
wouldn't you be surprised if he puts up good stats?
Right.
Because if he's already doing that as a freshman,
Just take a look at Texas A&M's roster. Just take a look at Texas A&M's roster. They've got a guy like Jeffrey Hansen who they're now. This team's going to be very good next year. They're definitely going to get a chance to improve on the.
Okay, you're cutting out.
Yeah, you're kind of cutting out.
Is that
Nope.
cutting out?
Yeah.
No, you're cutting. Still for me at least.
It's like
Sure.
Texas A&M going to have a 18-win record that they had this year.
Alright, I guess we're just going to go ahead and move on to the next matchup. We have Oklahoma and Alabama. Of course, Oklahoma, 27-3 from the Midwest. They thought they got disrespected, but we'll see if they can take that disrespect and channel it into a win. And they cannot, as they fall to Alabama 69-78 in the first round. That's definitely a bit of a surprise.
And no
it's not-
kidding.
It's not a surprise to me personally. Alabama's a really good team. Frank Schmidt was one of the best, if not, well, maybe behind Gregory Lord. He was probably the best grad transfer out there. 15 points per game, 6 rebounds, 25 player efficiency rating. The guy can play. Joshua Langford, freshman out of Alabama. He was awesome. 12 points per game, 3 rebounds, 2.5 assists. He's a good player. Austin Wiley's another one. Like I said, a lot of teams are bringing back good freshmen. I don't know if Langford's going to declare yet, but I personally don't think so. And same for Austin Wiley, who averaged almost a double-double here. So there's a lot of good players coming back for this Alabama team. As for Oklahoma, if I remember correctly, they have 3 freshmen on the roster, and they're losing Corey Steinberg, who's one of the best players in the country this year. He averages 17, 5, and 4. That's going to be – Oklahoma was really heavily relying on Corey Steinberg and Bradley Padilla. And losing Steinberg is definitely going to hurt them.
And on top of that,
Extremely.
If we go back to this Alabama team, I think this win is going to actually convince their young freshmen to stay, because they know what they can do coming back after an off season of developing. Who knows how good this Alabama team can be?
Definitely.
All right, so next up is the 3-6 matchup, Virginia and Wisconsin. Of course, Virginia was a 6 seed last year, and they beat Wichita State, so they definitely know that they can get upset in this spot, and we'll see what ends up happening.
I'm calling Wisconsin here. I'm going to call Wisconsin here. That's a very good team from the Big North. That's a very good team.
I'm agree with you there.
I'm going to go with Virginia. I mean, they do play against elite competition, the ACC. They would probably maybe have the experience to be with.
All right, so the winner is, wow, Wisconsin barely edges out over Virginia, 74-71. So Wisconsin does pull the upset like you guys predicted.
Yeah, I mean, I predicted that for a reason. First off, Wisconsin has one of the best big men in the entire country. Might even be the best. Johnny Porter is a monster. He averages a double-double, and there aren't many players to do that. And he's definitely a defensive player of the year candidate. He's fantastic. Brent, how many what was his stat line?
Let me check it out real quick. I will get it for you.
Yeah.
Game logs. Here we go. Virginia. Johnny Porter.
Yeah.
He had 14 points, 8 rebounds, 2 offensive. He was 4 for 11, 1 from 2 from 3, 5 of 6 from the free throw line.
See, that was a bad game. Their second fiddle is actually easy too. Dennis Sargent.
Yep. He had 11, 2 of 5 field goals, 7 or 9 from the free throw line.
He's awesome. They've got 2 really good players. Then they've got Percy Hernandez, who's the big man next to Porter. He's another good one. Knox and Ekman in the backcourt. That's a great backcourt. Watch out for George Ekman next year. Actually, he's a kid from Long Island. He's got great potential. He could blow up next year.
All right, good analysis there. And so next up we have Indiana and West Virginia. I think this one's pretty self-explanatory.
West Virginia.
Oh. I definitely think Indiana should pull this one out relatively easily. I mean,
no doubt about it.
Yeah, they should have been a 1 seed.
I mean, just the
as much as I would like to
last year.
See Indiana win, though, the reigning champs too, Pete. I like this West Virginia team. I don't think they'll do it this year, but in the future, 1 or 2 years, some solid recruiting potentially goes their way. Who knows?
I agree.
Yeah, I agree. So, might as well
No
just
comment.
Reveal them. Indiana wins 73-54. They avoid the upset. So, not much to say on this one. I mean, Indiana is just a good team.
Indiana's like the surefire pick to like the Elite Eight, Final Four.
Oh, yeah, I definitely think Indiana's going back.
They probably will cut the maybe.
Any notables? Any notable stat lines on my team? Bell,
Checking
Tatum.
it out for you. It's West Virginia. We had Bell with 12, Bryant with 12, Tatum with 11, Fultz with 2.
You know, well, this starting lineup, I expect every single one of them to leave, and it's going to be tough. But just seeing a guy like Tatum or a guy like Bell leave the team, it's gonna definitely hurt us next year, regardless of who we recruit. So
All right, let me.
Well, you never know. To be honest, they could stay.
I mean, some of them definitely could, but I just don't see it.
I don't see it either. I think
Because
every single
if
my whole starting
if
lineup
they-
should probably leave.
But to be honest, if they know the draft is going to be stacked, plus they haven't been doing, there is reason for them to stay, improve, and then re-enter the year after.
That does make sense, but the whole thing with me is that I think all my guys deserve to be there, so I'm not gonna hold them back.
Oh yeah, I understand that.
I think Fultz should stay.
Yeah, I would agree. He didn't really have a great season. He still has major
Yeah.
potential, though.
I'll be surprised if he.
He's extremely talented. He needs to go.
Yeah, but even if he's extremely talented, if you don't produce, what is that talent gonna be wasted talent?
He didn't really get a chance to produce on my team. You got
Well,
guys
exactly.
like
Which now
Tatum.
next year he'll probably,
Tatum was a beast. Tatum
That's
was
why
awesome.
he stays a year and
But
then he
now
can be a
next
star guy.
year, Fultz will be able to be a leader because now he's gonna have 1 year under his belt. He's gonna be a freshman. He's gonna be able to lead this team and be the key scorer, which means his stats go up, becomes better, and then he'll be better. He'll probably be top 5, top 3 next year, even a lottery pick.
What's the next game?
The next game will be North Carolina Syracuse, and we are ready for that one, I believe. I just have to set this up. Let's see. Yep, we're good. All right, are you guys all ready for that one?
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully I win. And I do take care of business as North Carolina 72, Syracuse 48 in the ACC matchup. Nothing too much surprising here, right?
No. They just
Not
need to
really,
recruit
yeah.
better.
Yeah, Syracuse is they just don't have the firepower.
They were a good team last year, but they didn't do good. They really need to come back in, recruit some hometown players like Bamba and Yalu, give good pitches, and get those two and start building your team up from there.
I'm glad that USC lost.
I am too.
We're all glad.
They're too good.
I just
at
want to speak
recruiting.
on both teams here. Syracuse was missing Aaron Hewitt, who's their second best player and their floor general, so that might be something to note.
I think people got very high on USC because of their preseason run, and no one took into consideration how they actually did in the real season, and we saw all they were capable of today.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I mean, that preseason run, I think, really did tilt some people. So, next up, we are going to have, I believe it's Villanova and Cincinnati. Yeah, Villanova and Cincinnati. This should be a good one, I hope. I think it very much could be a good game, but at the same time, it also could be a little disappointing. What do you guys think?
Villanova's got too much.
Yeah.
They've got too much.
Yeah, that was my first thought too. I mean, they have a lot of talent, and they just didn't have an amazing regular season. I mean, it's not like they had a bad regular season though either. So they should take care of business.
Remember, they do play in the those teams are really tough.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it really
Josh Hart and
records
Chris
doesn't really,
Jenkins are beasts.
but it really
Yeah. I'm
it doesn't
taking
like
Villanova.
reflect sometimes because of the fact that they're in a tough.
Can't find a better duo than Hart and Jenkins.
Yeah, I agree, and they are going to get the win. They win 67-53, knocking off Cincinnati. I think that they're definitely Cincinnati's definitely a team that could have been better. They could have gone on a little bit of a run if they had a better bracket, but I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
When
this is the hardest region, in my opinion.
yeah, I would agree.
Play ACC because ACC is always hard. They always experience the other team.
Yeah.
Hopefully, they get a good recruiting class. Probably come back next year. Hopefully, have better luck, get into an easier bracket, and probably like the Elite Eight.
Yeah, I mean, I just hopefully that they can come back and do a little bit of recruiting, not get discouraged by this loss. I mean, it's not unexpected per se. So I just tell them to keep their head up. I mean,
Yeah, and I think this might be Villanova's last shot at a title for the next few years.
Villanova's going to be absolutely terrible.
oh yeah, they're losing everything.
Yeah,
They're going to be awful.
they're gonna be having to rebuild full of freshmen.
Oh yeah, they're completely rebuilding. I mean, it's reasonable that they may be starting 5 freshmen and not in a good way.
Yeah, so maybe hopefully they have this run to like the Final Four, so they can get some extra points towards recruiting, some extra pointers. Hopefully, that's what they're hoping for, and that's what they have to hope for. Because if they don't, if they lose in the first round, and they lose all the players.
Wait, who does Oregon play? Kansas State?
Yes.
Oregon's a good team. They're going to pull this out.
Yeah, I think
I would agree. I mean, Oregon is a good team. Kansas State is a tough team, though. I think it'll be a close win for Oregon.
Kansas State's really tough, defensive-minded. They've only got one guy over double digits points per game.
Ooh.
Yeah, they did upset. They upset Kansas.
I think one thing to keep in mind about Kansas State, did they not lose to VCU in the first Midwest tournament?
I believe they did.
Yeah, but the national tournament's something different, though.
That's very true.
Yeah, and they beat
Kansas. I know it's different, but this is a whole new ballpark. If they can't beat VCU when they get on a somewhat big stage, don't trust them to beat Oregon on an even bigger one.
I'm going to go Oregon here. I think they've just got too much. Dylan Brooks is a fantastic player. Cecil Cobb, the grad transfer out of Marietta, Georgia, he's another good one. A lot of defense there with Boucher and Lewis. I'm just going to go. I'm definitely going to go with them.
Yeah, I'll go with Oregon too.
Their 8 or 9 man rotation there is awesome.
I have to agree. So I have to leave.
All right, GK.
All right, see you later, man. I mean, it was fun. Hopefully we can see you again soon. All right, so the result of that game will be Oregon 67, Kansas State 65. So the Wildcats do hang in there, but Oregon pulls it off at the end.
Oregon's going to run into a buzzsaw when Texas advances. So.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Texas is just too good.
Thank you.
They should not have been that low.
Who are you talking to, Brent?
Nick.
What you playing?
NBA. What are you playing?
I'm going to go wash my hair now.
Okay, have fun.
Check out your pajamas next time you come up.
Yep. Bye.
Yeah.
All right, so do we have any real stuff to say about Texas? Or are we just
Texas Gonzaga?
Yeah, or are we just
Gonzaga's they're okay.
They're okay.
I mean, yeah, Gregory Lord's had a great season, but other than that, they don't really have anyone.
I feel like they could have recruited better. They got some guys. Bruce Brown's been kind of underwhelming.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, I thought that he was gonna be a lot better, honestly.
He's not He's not particularly good at anything. That's why.
Yeah, I see that. So I guess we might as well just reveal it. And the final score: Texas 56, Gonzaga 68.
Wait, what?
Gonzaga pulls off the upset. They defeat Texas in the first round.
No.
First real major upset of the year. So that buzzsaw, it just got its blade cut off.
Fuck.
Shit.
Like I said before, I don't like Gonzaga. I don't know how they end up pulling this off. Well, okay. Sure.
I mean, I really just think that I don't think it was as much of the Gonzaga defense as it was that Texas just went cold. I mean, let me just pull up the stats here for
Frank Bryan is absolutely one of the best players in the country.
Yeah, he had an off game. He went 3 for 7 with only 7 points. Texas turned the ball over 14 times to 13 assists.
Frank Bryan's just not a big game player, man.
And Texas had 2 guys in their lineup, in their starting lineup, go 0 for 5 and 0 for 4. Off the bench, they really just couldn't get anything going. 2 for 5, 1 for 2, 1 for 1, 3 for 5. Yeah, they didn't shoot too well. 21 to 47. That's 45%.
Hopefully,
Texas is gonna
convinces Jared Allen to stay next year.
Texas is gonna have to rebuild next year. They're going to lose Brian Allen. They're just gonna have to be more reliant on Michael Davis and Marquise Bolden next year.
Yeah,
so,
they're really gonna be relying on them. I mean, simple as that. So
they've still got some good guys. They'll be okay.
Gonzaga actually won this game without Sabonis. He was out.
Oh wow, that's even more impressive.
Yeah, that is.
Give me a Lord stat line. Give me a Lord stat line.
5 of 13 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3, 17 points, 6 steals, 4 assists.
There we go. That's their guy.
Gonzaga's only other double-figure scorer was Troy Carson. Okay, whoever's eating their mic, can you please chill out? Troy Carson, it was 4 of 8, 2 of 2 from 3, 4 of 4 from the line. He had 14. That's big for them. He only averaged 7 a game on the year, so I think he kind of stepped up where Sabonis would have been playing.
That's big. That is huge.
Yep.
He's their best scorer off the bench. Carson. He's a stretch 4. Not big at all. He's 6'8", 190. He's a shooter. So it was good to see a big game performance out of a guy like that.
And like you said,
shows a lot of heart.
He's not a shooter. He is a shooter. He didn't have any other stats. Didn't foul, no turnovers, no assists, no rebounds, no blocks.
That's what he is. The guy didn't even average 1 rebound.
Yeah.
He's a power forward. He averaged an assist and a half and not even 1 rebound. So he's a shooter through and through.
Yeah, he's the white guy that shoots threes.
Yep.
Okay, so next up we are going to have Arkansas and Ohio State, I believe.
I'm going to give this to the Pigs. They're going to win this by a lot.
Yeah, I mean, incredible run.
I see no other result myself.
They have been on a truly incredible run these last couple. Well, not last couple. The last 24 or however many games it is now. I mean, no one could have predicted that.
I mean, they've got a lot there. There's just too much there. Malik Monk has been, I want to say he's one of the leading freshman scorers. He's great. Harold Baker, Mark Herzig, Frank Matthews, Rusty Ryder. There's just too much there. They've got too much on the perimeter.
Yeah, absolutely. They should be able to just overpower Ohio State, even if their defense is off.
They play fast. They don't even need to defend, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
That's just a good team.
Let's go. So it'll be Arkansas 83 and Ohio State 63.
No surprise there. We knew that was going to happen, so good on them.
Yeah, I think that's pretty big for them overall.
They're gonna play a good team next round. So whether it's Florida State or Wichita State,
Oh yeah,
they're gonna have
both
a challenge.
are good teams. Let me see.
You know, you've got the fab freshman at Florida State. Then you've got William Evans in Wichita State.
And I accidentally clicked enter and revealed the score. So Florida State 59, Wichita State 83. That's an impressive game for the Shockers.
That's something. Okay.
That may be the.
I need a.
That's one of the biggest blowouts of the tournament so far at 24 points.
Let me get a William Evans stat line.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, I coached him for a year. He's a great player. Wow, that is surprising. William Evans, 4 for 11, 11 points.
Okay.
But
Eric Olsen? Harold Goldman?
Yeah, 10 of 16, okay. 27.
He averaged 11 points per game. He can score.
Well, how about Eric Olsen? What's he looking like on the year?
12 and 9.
Well, he put up 20 and 9 tonight, so on 8 of 14.
Okay. I see a common trend so far in the tournament. Pure freshman teams aren't getting the ability to win in big situations. So you're going to look at guys like Isaac, Fox, Gabriel. You know, they teamed up to come here, and it's really not paying off in terms of winning and stuff because
yeah,
Fox
Fox
had to guard William Evans this whole game. He played well, but you can't rely on
he was held to 7
teammates.
Points. That's probably a season low for him. And how about Jonathan Isaac? He only played 15 minutes. 0
Foul
points.
Trouble?
Fouled out in 15 minutes.
That's definitely not going to do too well for his NBL prospects.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I mean, you just, in a big game like that, fouling out in 15 minutes is inexcusable.
How'd Dwayne Bacon do? He was their guy that they'd go to in the final 2 minutes.
He had 12. Brown had 13.
Armando Brown, yeah. Wow. Florida State's gonna lose at least 2 guys. So.
Yeah, I don't really see them back here next year unless they pull off another great recruiting period, which I'm not gonna put it past them, but I don't think that's likely. So
I don't know about that either. They've got to recruit well. It can't just be basketball. They've got to put that effort in.
Looking at that freshman trend, who else do we think might get upset this year?
I'm gonna call this one, just because I want to be bold. I think Xavier has a good chance against Michigan State.
Yeah, I think so too. And on that same note, Illinois against Louisville. I think Louisville might pull that one off. Of course, Illinois losing Russell Chu for probably most of his career with that terrible, terrible injury. And then they're led by Kalea Jones and Markkanen, 2 freshmen. So I could see Louisville pulling that one off.
It's not a secret that I'm not a fan of the Illinois coach, but he did a good job getting Markkanen and SKJ. You know,
yeah,
Kalea Jones.
He really stole Kalea Jones from North Carolina at the last minute. I mean,
not really, but yeah, he did a good job getting them. Markkanen's definitely been, you know, and he's gonna roll over in his bed right now. Markkanen's probably been the best freshman this year, from a statistical standpoint.
Yeah, I would agree. I think he should have won the Freshman of the Year award personally. I think Ball was just a lot of hype.
Ball was pure hype. If anything, it should have been Markkanen, possibly Tatum. There's a lot of guys more deserving, but Markkanen. Let's get back to Markkanen here. He's tall, good shooter. He can move. Really fits, the identity of this Illinois team.
Yeah, I agree, and let's just go ahead and reveal that then. Whole bunch of talking, not a whole lot of revealing. So Louisville does pull off the upset. They beat Illinois 64-61. You have to wonder if coaching has anything to do with that. I mean, late in the game.
Yeah. Timmy D is a good coach. I guess he showed.
Sorry for the typing.
He showed up late to the recruiting period, but he showed up late to the recruiting period, but he can coach. You see that he actually had a freshman starting this year, and Nathan Duval.
Yeah.
Walter Doak, he had a really good big there. He was probably on marketing the whole game, so it's a good team. Watch out for Benjamin Spencer next game. Benjamin Spencer had as good a conference tournament as anyone, averaging, I want to say he averaged 20 plus in the conference tournament. Small forward over there.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, there's really not much else to say. Of course, the big game coming up next is Michigan State and Xavier, and we both agree that Xavier might have a shot at this one.
Yeah, Xavier is a team that I've been kind of following over the course of the season. I don't think we played them, or we might have maybe once, but the thing that really impressed me about them personally was that they had all these a bunch of guys that could really score the ball. Derek Swisher, Gary Rogers, Terry Fisher, Rich Kaufman. They've got a bunch of guys. They don't start a big man. They have 2 big men on their roster. They don't start any of them. So it's going to be interesting, in a game against such a high-powered defensive team like Michigan State. I just want to point out something. This will be the rubber match between these 2 teams. The first one was actually won on a buzzer beater by Xavier.
Oh, that will definitely be a good game.
Gary Rogers won it for Xavier on a buzzer beater. The second one, it was a Michigan State won by 4 points. Michigan State won by 4 points. The Musketeers have done a great job limiting Sheldon Taylor, who's without a doubt, the best player in Michigan State's team. So it's going to be an interesting result here. Let's get it.
I agree. So Michigan State does hold them off 71-58. I'm assuming that the game was a lot closer than that score.
You know what? I'm not surprised. Michigan State's a great team. Xavier is going to put up a fight as long as they have these guys. So
they really are. And
team to watch.
You got to give credit to Michigan State. They were playing without Josh Jackson, and they will for the remainder of the tournament, I believe. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he'll be healthy for a potential championship game.
That being said, the Louisville game's going to be interesting there.
I mean, definitely.
Louisville's definitely a team you have to pay attention to. I expect them to go hard on the recruiting trail this year. They're going to be very good next year.
And for Michigan State, Sheldon Taylor.
That's their guy.
Yeah,
that's their guy.
29 for him. Miles Bridges put in 11. Really just an excellent game. And now the next game up is Kansas and Florida.
Florida's going to be awful next year.
Do you give Florida any chance in this one?
I give them a chance, but there's just too much. The Jayhawks have too much. Nicholas Allen's the player of the year. John Maddox is almost as good. Brent McMaster's, senior big man, senior power forward. He's good. There's just too much there.
Yeah, agreed.
Too good at the top.
I absolutely agree. And looking farther down in the bracket, how about Kentucky Notre Dame? That might be a better game than people think.
Yeah, I think that's going to be good. I think Kentucky's actually going to win by 30, though. So
I don't know about that one. Notre Dame has some good players.
Kentucky's hot.
That's true. Their coach was kind of not so sure going into the year because they kind of flamed out a little bit in the preseason, but
they'll be all right. They've got enough.
Yeah, I think they do. So I guess we are ready to go ahead and reveal this game, and it is Kansas 48, Florida 70.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Florida takes it to the Jayhawks.
That's something.
That is something.
That's not how Nicholas Allen wanted to end his college career. He's probably the second best player I've seen over the past 2 seasons. Damon Bell being first. Nicholas Allen is fantastic.
Yeah.
He's the player of the year without a doubt.
And he really didn't even have an awful game. I mean, 3 of 8 for 10 points. Not awful. Not up to his usual standards, though.
After this year, Kansas is going to be terrible.
Yeah, I agree.
Maddox is going to leave. Allen's going to leave. They're going to be led by sophomore Brian Miller. He's a big man, and junior Devontae Graham. Unless somehow they end up recruiting well, which I personally don't think they will.
Yeah, there's really nothing else to say about them. I mean, they could be so much better if they got good recruiting, but I just don't think they're going to be able to. And, of course, Devontae Graham for them was out for the tournament no matter what. So, injuries, big factor here in the early part of the tournament.
If you look at that team, they were probably starting Robert Raper, a freshman, really inexperienced. He can shoot, but he's really inexperienced. Mm-hmm. So, having somebody handle the ball most of the game in your first tournament game is definitely might have been a warning sign there.
Yeah, and I agree that the key to winning this tournament is to be not injured, and the 2 least injured teams are Carolina and Indiana. I mean, they were last year. They're the most talented, and they're the
See, the thing about Carolina and Indiana is that they're most likely gonna meet in the Final Four.
Yes, that's sad.
That's
unfortunate.
I expect Arkansas to come out of the east side of the bracket.
I would agree, especially now that Kansas is gone.
I wouldn't be surprised if they got upset by Wichita State, but this side of the bracket's definitely something.
Yeah, agree 100%. So let me just go in here. All right, and the next game is USC Connecticut. We already have done that. USC fell 59-75. The Fab freshmen fell flat on their face. That's pretty much all you have to say. So next up, it's Arizona and Duke. This is a good matchup, I think. A little bit of an underrated matchup. I feel that Duke is going to hopefully be able to keep it close. What do you think? Okay, I think we're having a little bit of connection issues or something here. So I'm just going to go ahead and reveal this one. As Arizona is able to pull it off 78-76. They survive against Duke. I feel like Arizona was the better team, but Duke should have been able to pull it off. I mean, Duke's a good team. That's pretty much all I have to say. Duke, I wish they would have pulled it off. They were underrated the whole year, and I guess they will just continue to be underrated. And for now, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be back right after this, as soon as a crossover is back.
Real one since day one. Don't believe me, niggas, say something. MCM on the backpack. Real hitters in the backpack. ZO2 time DC. Worldwide, shout out triple B's. From the mill to the IE. Just got done with a shopping spree. Hit the lot, I had to cop the G. Time and chain that Maserelli. With the whip like it's stolen. Yeah. Gotta watch out for patrolmen. Cut them boys, they be roaming. Shooting.
Good. No. Okay, well, we have some NBA breaking news really quick, I guess. Chris Paul is going to Houston. That is not a fake tweet. A crossover, I'd say, can you try and restart Discord or change your mic settings? All
Is it
right,
better?
there we go. We're good.
Is it better?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Yeah. CP3 and James Harden's not gonna work.
I would agree.
Holy crap! ESPN's having an NBA free agency special with Adrian Wojnarowski. That's nice.
He's about to drop like 7 wash bombs.
7? That's rookie stuff.
I mean, in like 2 hours.
He could probably get more. I actually heard that
Or Mark Stein.
the way they get information is actually they pretty much like pay for it. So
Oh, so that's why teams leak it to get that money.
no, it's less teams and more like reporters somehow giving people within the organizations like Super Bowl tickets or something.
Oh, I gotcha. Anyway, so final game of the first round. Kentucky, Notre Dame. What are your thoughts?
This is definitely one of the best games of
Now,
the
of
first
course,
round.
don't forget Ronald Birch from Kentucky fractured his hand about 2 games ago in the SEC tournament. He is out for the remainder of this season.
In that case, I think I'm gonna go Notre Dame here. Michael Lund is one of the best players in the country. Yeah, that's just unfortunate, to be honest.
That really is. I mean,
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Notre Dame here. Although there's some guys on Kentucky's roster that could do damage. I'm gonna single out Jamal Murray here.
yeah, that's what I was
He could
thinking.
have a big game.
If he gets hot, it's over.
Yeah, if he gets hot, they have a good chance. Tony Bradley does some damage down low, so
Might have the P4, you might not.
All right, let's go ahead and reveal this here. And Notre Dame does pull the upset, 68-54. Kentucky falls in the first round of the tournament. I can't really say I'm surprised after, we figured out that, of course, that Kentucky guy, I don't remember his name, is going to miss the remainder.
the point guard.
Yeah, the point
Ronald
guard.
Birch. Ronald Birch.
Ronald, yeah. I want to check out the box score on this one. Of course, Jamal Murray didn't have an amazing game. I mean, not a bad game. 14 points. Bradley had 14, so you called that. They were definitely Kentucky's best players. Then no one else had more than 6 for the Wildcats. So.
They've got a second round matchup against. Was it Arizona?
Yes.
I think they're gonna win that one too.
I do think that they have a good chance, and of course Kentucky shot 35%, and Michael Lund lit him up. Well, not really, for 13. Not his normal lighting him up, but pretty good.
He had a good game.
Yeah, for sure.
He's definitely their best player. So he's gone. He already declared for the draft.
Yeah, we got that news. A couple days ago?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. Okay. So that is the first round. So we're just gonna take a quick break, set up the second round, and now it's time to see which game do you guys want to see live. I mean, plenty of good matchups here. Of course, Louisville, Michigan State, Florida, Connecticut, Wichita State, Arkansas, Villanova, Carolina, all great matchups. Let's see. Let's pull the chat.
I want Arkansas, Wichita State.
I would agree. I want to see how the Shockers do. I think that they might pull that one off.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. They've got a good team.
I'm not really seeing any other potential upsets. I mean, I think Gonzaga might beat Oregon. Florida may beat Connecticut, but
that Gonzaga-Oregon game's actually a rivalry game. So you always like to see rivalry games in these situations. But
Yeah. It's looking like
should
we
be.
have 3 votes for Wichita State, Arkansas. 1 vote for Gonzaga. We may just have to do like a wheel decide for this one.
Yeah.
With Gonzaga, Oregon, and Arkansas, Wichita. I guess we can just flip a coin. Which side?
It was probably more Chris Paul wanting to make sure the Clippers weren't stranded.
Yeah, I think Chris Paul, he's I don't want to say attached, but that's kind of the word. I mean, he spent a decent part of his career with them, so.
It's, you know what, the West is just getting tougher and tougher and tougher.
Well, I mean, pretty soon it's going to be 3 teams with 10 All-Stars and then the rest of them with nobody. All right, so the live game is going to be Arkansas and Wichita State.
That's fine. Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Should be a good game. Let me just pull this thing up, and we'll get it started. I'm just gonna close everything else so we don't get any spoilers going on here. Oh shoot, we might miss a little bit of the game, but I'm sure no one will mind. All right.
So we're getting Chris Paul and Kobe after all.
All right, here we go. Arkansas and Wichita State. Shockers quickly take a 4-0 lead. I think a huge key for them is to get started early. They're playing some decent defense. I mean, both teams are 4-2, 16:06 left. Arkansas takes the lead at 7-6. I'm just going to speed it up since it's the first half. I think it's a good sign for Wichita State that they're pulling ahead early. I mean, they're going to need a good start, and they're getting it. They're up 23-15. 24-15, 26-17. So they're keeping this lead here, and I think that's good for them.
Yeah, that's definitely that's promising.
So 24-30 at halftime. We'll see if they can come out with the same energy in the second half and pull away. Early on, Arkansas comes back. It's 30. It's tons of scoring. It's 46 all, 48 all. 10 minutes left in the second half. Shockers up by 1. Now down to 8, and Arkansas will take the lead. All right, I'm gonna slow it down now because we're almost at the. All right, under 4 timeout. Arkansas 59, Wichita State 51. You think the Shockers are gonna come back?
No.
I don't think so either. Now it's up to 10 with 3 minutes left. So I think it was a good effort by the Shockers, but their second half just killed them.
Yeah. It's good that they stuck in there. They showed what they're capable of, but
is William Evans a senior?
Yeah, he's gone.
I think even if he wasn't a senior, he'd be leaving anyway.
Yeah, he'd be leaving either way, but yeah, they're gonna have a tough season next year.
I think so. And 7-point game, make it 11. 1 minute to go. So Arkansas is going to outscore them 44-27 in the second half, at least, if not more, to pull out the victory. Yeah, they outscore them 47-30 in the second half. That's just rough. I mean,
Fucking crazy, dude.
that's inexcusable. If you want to win, quite simply.
Yeah, they needed to play better, but it's nothing we didn't expect.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much. That's it. So now we are just going to set up the rest of everything. I'll just put some music on while we do this.
Real one since day one. Don't believe me, niggas say something. MCM on the backpack. Real hitters in the backpack. ZO2 time DC. Worldwide, shout out triple B's. From the mill to the IE. Just got done with a shopping spree. Hit the lot, I had to cop the G. Time and chain, that Maserelli. With the whip like it's stolen. Yeah. Gotta watch out for patrolmen. Cause them boys, they be roaming. Shooting shit, not knowing. Shooting shit with no conscience. I be ballin' like I'm sponsored. On the beat, man, I'm a monster. Always acting where you're asking. Felt the heat, but I'm hotter. You a king, I'm still your father. Simba nigga, I'm Mufasa. See the crime and then I conquer. Just to hit y'all with another. I be ballin' with my brothers. Had to do it for the culture. Old faces like them boulders, y'all hating and we know this. Angry faces when you postin', but I gotta stay focused. Dead weight on my shoulders, talk trash, get dumped. Straight shots, no pumps, need help, no stunts. Hit him, L1, hold up, let me switch it up. That was that hoop lingo. Mama, yo boy taking off. Mike Jordan from the free throw. I don't want you, he can keep you. Good looking, but you see through. Young team, then my people. You other problems never equal. Being ballin', I just added rapping. Remove the fake, yeah, that's subtraction. Divide my time just to make it happen. Now I'm spitting flame like I'm a fucking dragon. In a couple months, man, I'll be in a mansion with my car clean and my diamonds dancing. Michael 65 amps with the wagon. Gotta cop the copper special thanks to Allen.
Worldwide, yeah. Little days to fly, yeah. Got Chappelle flow straight edge, but I still gotta clear my eyes, ay. How high, how high, ay. How high, how high, ay. How high, how high, yeah. Where he at, he gotta die, ay. Y'all competition ain't competition, y'all really hit the rest, ay. Y'all keep playing with my checks, ay. Who I gotta do it next, ay. Yeah, I know that I'm a fucking rookie, but a fucking rookie at his best, ay. Know you speaking to a vet, ay. Y'all gon' treat me with respect. Came in this game thinking it'll be a hell of a race. Really, that wasn't the case. Now that I'm staring your rappers like that in the face. These niggas scared of my game, so you'll never catch me chillin' at none of they place. I gotta get on the road with my little bros and stay up out of the way while you niggas going to waste. Free smoke, ayy. Free smoke, ayy. Free smoke, ayy. Free smoke, ayy. Why y'all hating on the kid? I don't flex hard, I don't do the most, ayy. Pussy nigga take a flow, ayy. Zoe down his zone, ayy.
All these super teams are being birthed now because of the Warriors. You know?
Yeah.
Somebody's got to beat them, you know. So.
Worldwide.
Yeah, you got. Now you have to team up. It's unfortunate, but it's got to happen. I hope they keep Beverly. They're gonna need him. They could play lineups with Paul, Beverly, and Harden. Be okay defensively. No, I don't. Wait, I thought it was
since day
Decker,
one.
Williams. Wait, was it Beverly? Yeah, they did. They did. Yeah, no, that sucks. They still got Eric Gordon though. He was 6th man of the year, so. Okay.
I guess I'm just gonna stop the live stream and I'll be back when we're ready.